right. Bruno.
Gio.
What's up, man?
It's all good.
Welcome back to the Mob Guy Forum, the Mobcast. The Mobcast. The Mob Guy Forum. We're back. Last week we had an interesting guest, Boris from where the fuck? Where was he from?
Europe.
Yeah, somewhere in Eastern
Macedonia.
Yeah, something like that. So, but now we're back. Well, you been smoking that shit again?
No, I just got a little frog in his throat.
We'll get that frog out of there.
Ribbit.
Okay. Ribbit. All right. Well, we're back for another episode. I think we're going to discuss usually it's a no-no with mob guys, but you know we're retired now. We sit around and watch TV a lot. We'll read the internet, watch the internet, use the computer. I can barely use a computer, but we're gonna. I don't know if we start with the heavy stuff, then we'll go with the lighter stuff.
Sounds good.
The heavy stuff. Again, I don't like to date myself, but right now the Los Angeles, California mayor's race. Woo! I don't know if you guys keep up with that shit or not, but you got the current mayor, Karen Bass.
Ooh.
Yes. And her, there's another Nithya something. Whatever.
And one of the council.
Yeah, the Democratic Socialist. And then
the communists.
you have Spencer Pratt. Dun dun dun. He has turned the mayoral race into a circus, and you know I do
in a positive way.
Very much so. Now I don't know much about Spencer. I've been watching him the last 2 or 3 months now. I knew he was a reality TV star 20-some years ago.
Right,
Heidi
he was
Montag.
on like the
Montag,
Hills.
Yeah.
He did some with Brody Jenner also. You know, he's been on a couple of them. Then he's been on some of these reality competition shows.
Right. And he comes from a, you know, I wouldn't say super wealthy, but his parents had some money and he had a great upbringing. He went to, I think he graduated from USC.
Right.
So he's no dummy.
Right.
And, you know, his house burnt down. If you guys don't know the story, a year and a half ago, there was fires at the Pacific Palisades, the California fires that burned half the state out because they ran out of money. I caught shit from a lot of people that I said, hey, if it weren't for the leadership of California,
Oh, that's the Democrats.
Yeah, so. Of course. So, but they did, the fire, it affected a lot of people, including Spencer Pratt.
My brother's house burned to the ground.
I had no idea.
Oh, yeah.
There you go, guys.
Pasadena.
I got a mob guy whose brother house burnt down. So, so now the process, I don't know how your brother was going through it, but I guess a lot of these folks have not received any assistance from the city.
He was lucky. He got insurance payment right off the bat. I mean, they basically gave him enough money to survive for about a year and a half.
Okay.
You know, the whole thing was, you know, my parents were living with him also, so they got displaced into a home, you know.
Right, assisted living?
Assisted living home, because, you know, there was nowhere else to go.
Where did he live? Your brother? Where did he
ended up getting an apartment with his partner, and they were in an apartment in LA. Now they moved into a lesser expensive apartment in Pasadena now, where my mother is. My father eventually passed in August.
Right.
So. But yeah, no, they had 15 minutes to get the hell out
15
of the
minutes.
house. He, you know, for some reason he woke up to check what's going on.
Right.
You know, because they weren't noticed to evacuate or anything yet. And he went outside and he saw the embers flying onto the porch and everything, and all of a sudden it just caught.
Holy shit, so he just woke up and saw it.
Within 15 minutes,
wow,
his house was in flames, and he almost got hurt real bad as they were putting my father into the car. When the tree branches came and hit my brother in the head, he had to have 14 stitches in his head.
Jesus.
He busted open, yeah. I mean, it was a nightmare. I mean, they lost everything.
Wow.
I mean, you don't realize, I mean, yeah, some people, you know, lose their job and everything, can't afford their house anymore. But when it's just everything you've ever owned is gone. I mean,
that's crazy.
Just physically start over.
That's terrible, man. I just
Oh,
don't.
it's horrible. And I was there the week before, you know.
Wow.
Everything was great, and then a week later, the house doesn't exist anymore. You know, and
Well-
that whole neighborhood is like a war zone.
So what does your brother say about? Does he keep up with the local politics? Is he pissed
Well-
off, or is he? What's he?
Well, I haven't talked to him in regards to the mayor's race. I mean, he's a Democrat.
Right. Okay.
You know, he
well,
does not like Trump. You
of
know,
course.
so,
Well, what do you do?
you know, so it is what it is.
Well, what do you think of Spencer? What do you think of some of the
I
stuff he's
I think, you know, like he says, I'm not going to be the one that changes everything, but the people that are going to work with me will help me get what needs to be done.
And to believe it or not, like you said, he's not a politician.
He doesn't want to be. He's
No.
like Trump, does not want to be a politician.
Just serve for a while and try to fix things and move on with his life.
I mean, they asked him a simple question. You know, is LA ready for the Olympics? In 2 years, the Olympics are in LA. He says, hell no, we're not even ready for a Laker game.
Right.
You know, it is bad.
So what are you going to do? You got the
It's-
homeless people everywhere.
It's like San Francisco.
Yeah.
San Francisco is homeless everywhere. They don't care.
Where they're
You
going to
know,
have to find
and
a way
now
to
in
make it.
LA, all the homeless air tents and everything are infested with rats. You know, it's like, what are you going to do? You have to clean that up. You know, and what does Karen Bass want to do? Oh, all these meth heads, let's give them free dental so they can get jobs.
Right.
Like they're
Jobs.
looking for jobs.
No, they ain't looking for nothing.
They're looking for fentanyl. They're looking for meth.
Right.
They're looking for heroin.
Unbelievable. I know that he says that he's one who fights for the people. I don't get into the Olympics. I don't know how that's going to work out, but he said one thing that he just wants to get. You got to get them shelters and get them. You got to get them off the streets. And 90% of those people that are homeless are drug addicts.
Yes.
So you got to fix the drug addict shit first. You got to make sure they get off and get clean before they want to do anything with
Well,
their life.
like he said, there's plenty of land out there, government land, that's bare and everything just outside of LA. And to build like, not a shelter, but,
Little individual huts, like as big as this room or something.
well, he wants to build some where they can actually maybe educate themselves a little bit.
Right.
You know, a little community away from LA.
Right, away
let
from the
them
shit.
let them try to, you know, get back into society.
Right. And if they don't want it, then that's on
Then
them.
they don't want it.
Yeah.
You know, what are you going to do?
I know
Which-
some want it.
I'm sure some do. You know, but some people choose homelessness as it's a choice.
Lifestyle. Why, I guess.
I know a couple of them that are like that. They prefer to be homeless. Yeah, they're on drugs, you know, but, you know, they don't want to
Yeah.
help themselves. You know,
Then nobody
you can
can.
only try to help people only if they want to be helped.
Right,
If
right.
they don't, it's a fight you'll never win.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And I also know that, these guys that are camping, homeless camp, right in front of businesses on the sidewalk, or you're eating at an outdoor cafe, some guy's taking a shit
Exactly.
5-10 feet from you while you're
Exactly.
eating your filet mignon and lobster. You know.
It's a disgrace, you know, and unfortunately the local politicians have done nothing about it. They've let it get to a point where it's not controlled. You know, a couple years ago when we had the presidential race with Kamala Harris and Nancy Pelosi, and their area in San Francisco has turned into
Right.
homelessness like you wouldn't believe. It's crazy how they just let this state is supposed to be the best state to live in.
Right.
Sunshine
Right.
year round, this and that, great weather. You got the beaches, you got the coast, you got the mountains, you have everything you can ask for, and they're letting that state go to shit.
It's like what they say, like 150,000 homeless people in the state of California. 50 in LA, probably. You know,
I think it's more than
probably
that.
might be.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's
Uh-huh.
close to 1 million between
Yeah.
LA and San
I don't know
Francisco.
if it's that high, but that's
And San Diego's not getting bad. All the major cities are getting bad.
right. Right.
You know, I don't know if it's a way for these local governments to get more federal funding to fix this situation, but they're not fixing it. The
Sure.
money's going somewhere.
Right, right. Yeah, I'd like to know where it's going.
You know, it's funny, you know, when the fires hit, you know, of course the reservoirs were empty,
Right,
so there was no water. Karen Bass, where was she? She was in Ghana.
right, right.
And the deputy mayor, where was he? Oh,
Oh, yeah.
he's not allowed to leave the house.
Right.
He's got
A ankle bracelet.
Yeah.
Welcome to L.A. government.
Thank you, L.A.
City
you know.
government. And then you see Gavin Newsom on the news.
Oh,
He
another
was,
joke.
He was sitting behind the desk the other day, and my wife goes, "You think he's trying to run for president, look presidential?" I said, "Well, he does have a desk. I mean, he does have a governor's, but yes, he was
No,
trying to."
that's the idea he had
Right.
a couple of years ago, but after the fires,
I can't-
nobody wants to even.
I can't imagine. You know what even worries me even more? If Spencer Pratt loses the mayoral race in
I
California.
can't see how.
I can't either. I don't know how. That means the citizens just don't care then.
Exactly, they have to come out to vote. Whether they are, who knows? But apparently, people, since there's no voter ID required in
Right.
California, they say people are flying in from everywhere just to vote for Pratt.
Right, right. That would be great.
Out of state, out of city.
Maybe
out
we
of,
should take a trip to California on voting day.
Maybe.
Just go in there and do it.
It's crazy.
That's an idea for if you guys go to LA in June. That's the next week, Tuesday.
Yeah.
Go to LA for the day. Go vote for Spencer Pratt and then come home.
Especially you people that live in California, you know, you want that state to turn around, you got to vote. You
And
got to
then-
vote.
And Steve Hilton for governor in November, or the conservative sheriff from where's he from? Is it San Bernardino or something like that? He's a conservative. You know, in California, the top two candidates, regardless of whether they're the same party or the opposite party, those are the two candidates that the constituents get a chance to vote for. And
Right.
if both of them are Republican, then at least one of them is going to get in.
Right.
But Steve Hilton, can you imagine? You know Steve Hilton, right?
Yeah.
He's fucking British. His parents moved to Canada.
Yep.
And then he's Hungarian. His father's Hungarian. So,
My job.
Magyara, yes, Magyara. So, all right, guys. Enough of politics here. We think Spencer Pratt should win the LA mayoral race. So let us know what you think. At hell, Facebook, just come to the page and let us know. The Mob Guy Forum. Let us know what you think. Comment when you see this, when you see the video.
Whether you agree or disagree with us.
Yeah, I want to hear from both sides and why. And if you tell us to F off, that's fine too. All right, we'll see you guys later. Say goodnight, Bruno.
Good night, Bruno.
Again, that's not what I meant.